Hi, everybody. This is Lady T with your Pisces Spirit Speaks message for March of 2024. I'm just continuing the series that I started at the end of February. Before we get started, I want to say thank you so much for your support in any kind of way to the channel. Um, I ask that you continue to do so if you like the readings. And let's go ahead and get into it. Center energy for you, Pisces, is woman. It says a female friend enters your life, a female romantic interest, a woman will assist you, a woman plays a key role. Now, you could be this woman, perhaps maybe trying to navigate your own life, or this could be some assistance by way of a woman coming in, a friend, or someone who's going to mentor you, assist you in some kind of way. In the crowning energy, we have a lot of challenge for you, Pisces, because you've got a lot of in the challenge cards, a lot of in the reversal as well. So we've got boundaries. So you're being asked to put some boundaries in place. And this could be with this woman, this could be in any area of your life. This is also asking you to look at how you view yourself with this self-image card, right? This is about perhaps maybe doing things that are really, really about increasing your self-image, but also along with that, maybe not worrying so much about the self-image for the external appearance, but more so, how do you really, really see yourself? How do you really, really take care of yourself? That kind of introspective kind of look, because you have abundance in reverse. So maybe you're having some hard times right now with the abundance in reverse. So, just really, really, nurturing yourself, self-care, loving on yourself, showing yourself a lot of love at this time is going to be very important for you, because your undermining energy is sadness, finances are in the challenge, surviving, and cleanup. So that tells me again that you're having some difficulty. There's some things that need to be cleaned up, whether this is a spiritual cleansing that needs to take place by way of thoughts, habits, that kind of stuff, patterns, behaviors, or this could be a physical cleaning where you need to go through your house and you need to get rid of the old so that the new can come in, because you do have some sadness here and some surviving. So maybe you're just making it, right? You could be having periods of maybe depression. So please take care of yourself at this time, but also understand that this is trying to go away, and that's why it's in the challenge. Okay, so someone is coming in to help you. This woman could be, someone in your family, could be an aunt or a mother or someone coming to assist you. So let them help you, and let them help you move beyond your undermining energies. Okay. Now, also in the what led up to this, we have rebuilding. So you may have had a fall of some sort, meaning financially or any other way, and you are trying to rebuild. And it's in the challenge because it is challenging to rebuild after a time of difficulty. So again, a lot of self-care, a lot of no judgment, none of that, no self-criticism, none of that, because that's not going to help. Now, in the outcome energy, we have a beautiful energy trying to come in with the star. This is wishes, hopes, dreams. This is healing for you. Okay. It says wish fulfillment, blessings, wealth, and fame, becoming quite popular, and brand new hopeful life. So this is trying to come in. But again, we've got to maybe perhaps do some work here. We've got to release some things. We've got to clean up some things. We have to look at things differently. Also, with the self image, we have to put some boundaries in place. Because as we go into this new energy, we don't want any repetition of anything. We don't want to carry anything that we don't need forward either. Now, let's go ahead and move into your rooted woman messages. The first one we have here, we've got Paraguina. This reminds me of the hermit. You see how she's carrying the stick, and she's going on a journey. She's going on a path, and she's being guided because she's got spiritual animals around her. You see here we have the fox and we have the bird in the air. We also have the light. So to me, this is being guided. So you are being guided to take certain steps along your path at this time. So trust in that. Next, we also have the crossroads. So this is about making a decision about what to do, where to go, what path to choose. Next, we have transformation. So you are going through a transformation. You are trying to get to this wish fulfillment, but along the way, you're going to have to change some things. Okay, you're going to have to allow this transformation. Next, we have reclaiming the feminine. So this to me is about reclaiming the divine feminine energy within you, because we have a tendency to step into the more dominant male energy when we feel out of control, perhaps, and maybe that's where you've been for a while. That's that survival energy, right? So go ahead and step back into the loving, nurturing side of yourself, because that's who you need to be in this part of the journey. Next, we have Calla Leech, protector of the wild. So you are protector also. You are protected as you go through this phase of the journey. And you have river. So this is about staying in the flow. Being around water could be very nurturing to you as well. But this is about not swimming upstream, okay? Not going against the tide, okay? And then also facing this pilgrimage, going on the journey and not resisting it, doing what is best for you at this time, because a pilgrimage in this instance to me comes across as a very lone venture. It's not about anyone else, it's about you. Now, what I thought was very interesting with these messages with the healing spirits, you had a lot of cards come out in reverse. The first one is inner space and universal knowledge. So to me, this is about the mind. This is about, your surroundings, your immediate surroundings, your room, where you physically are, and really not not having the understanding of how you need to proceed as you move forward. This could be confusion. This could be the sadness and the depression kicking in. That's sort of like taking over kind of thing. It could be the survival instincts. That's your ego kicking in, feeling like you need to be protected kind of thing, or, you're feeling like you can't trust others, that kind of thing. So when you're in that state, the best thing to do is to trust spirit, to really, really turn inward and trust the intuitive messages you are going to be receiving. Now, in the challenge, it says you have the ability to affect your own destiny. So this is about you taking charge of your own life and doing what you need to do that is going to be for your best good. Now, here's where we start all the cards in reversal. So the first one we have here is your path may be bumpy, but this will alter soon. So this is in the reverse. So it looks like your path is starting to smooth out, even though it may have been rough before. It looks like it could be smoothing out. And then the other message that's coming through is you may not see this yet. Now, also, we have your life plan is unfolding as it should. Again, you don't know that you're on the path. You may barely even know what's going on. That's the impression I'm getting. So you're just trusting. You are having a blind faith here. You're the woman who has the little bit of light, the fox and the bird in the air guiding her, because you don't know where you're going. Next, we have be the best version of yourself and start today. Again, that's about understanding that you are going through a transformation, to not resist this transformation, but to stay in the flow, stay in that state of peace. Next, we have universal love is true love, so love all. So here again, that's that higher level of love, that spiritual love, looking at things from a new perspective, because you've got the spiritual understanding now. And so as you move forward, that's what you're going to need. Now we're going to move into the wisdom of the elders oracle, and we have the first card, Mother Earth, the drum. So this is about getting back to who you are, hearing your own drum, hearing your own I'm trying to explain what I'm getting. But hearing your own voice, your own intuition, trusting it again, believing in yourself again, all of these things. And then also spending some time out in nature is going to be beneficial with Mother Gaia. So she can also help to heal you. Now we have Earth's core sacred fire beginning. So this is that new beginning trying to come in, because this is what you asked for with a star. Now we have the water, the affirmations. So here's the storm. You are trying to stay above the rough waters, right? You're trying to get to smooth waters. But you could also have some emotions, the sadness we're talking about here, that we need to address. We need to get beyond the storm. We need to get beyond the emotions that are holding us down, keeping us stuck, keeping us sad, keeping us low vibe, right? And we need to do that by way of affirmations. Next, we have in the challenge, pipe ceremony by prayer even. So if you don't pray, or maybe it's been a while since you've prayed, maybe incorporating the prayer or whatever you equate to that. Not everybody prays. Some people meditate. However you do what you do, you're definitely being asked to incorporate that on a regular basis. Next, we have the forest. And so this again is Mother Gaia energy. This is the brown and the green and the earth coming to support you once you get out into nature. And then we have also spirit plate offering. This is about you offering, releasing, okay, asking for the assistance from your spiritual team, going out in nature, releasing, letting in nature help you, and offering your gratitude and thanks. Sometimes you can do a burning ceremony where you write down what you want to release, and then you burn it and you let the wind take that energy. And you release it under the moon. You can look up those kind of ceremonies. There's all kinds of information out there, but I'm just suggesting that because of the offering part. Now we're going to move into your ancestor messages. And the first one we have here is spirit babies. There's new life waiting to be birthed. Someone has spirit babies ready to make their grand entrance. Someone may have lost a child as well, and the child spirit is always with them. A playful, innocent, and youthful energy may be present. Other themes: new life, birth, creations, inner child. So part of the things that you could be healing at this time is inner child. If you've lost a child, my sympathies go out to you, because I know that can be something that is forever with you, because you go through the phase, you blame yourself, what did you do wrong? But I'm here to give you some words of comfort if you have gone through this. Is that usually this happens in the instance where the situation environment is not necessarily conducive for the baby to go full term, and so rather than you going through that whole experience and something happening much later, it usually happens early. So there is usually some kind of malformation that happened. Things weren't aligned, okay? From a spiritual side, there's many different ways to describe it. So my definite compassion goes out to you if you've been in that situation. But this is also talking about that spirit always being with you, and helping you to see your inner child energy again, and allowing for the inner child to be heard, loved, and nurtured at this time as well. It speaks to new beginnings for you as well too. So you've had quite a few confirmations of that. Now we've also got calling. An ancestor has been trying to reach you. Spiritual communication is happening. Listen and tune in. Take note of what you hear, trust the signs, and follow the call of your soul. So again, on that path, that pilgrimage, and then also with the first card there, with the person who had the light and the fox and the bird, that's that calling. So you are being led. You are trying to be led. Let's just say it that way, because you could be resisting also with the flow card coming out. So you're being asked to get back into the flow. It says, if you want to reach us or receive the messages we've been sending you, be still. So again, that quiet time, even that time in nature, that quiet time in nature can also really support hearing messages. It's time for some peace and quiet. You will receive the answers and clarity you need once you are a clear vessel. That's that cleanup we talked about. Well rested, and once you are in the right space and energy to receive it. So again, you've got to clear your mind, you've got to clear your spirit, so to speak. You may even want to take a spiritual bath, spiritual shower. You may want to sage, whatever you do to, whatever you call your cleansing ceremony. We've got spiritual armor. That is the boundaries we were talking about up here. It says heavy protection surrounds you. You are protected beyond the physical. Your spiritual strength and spiritual armor will come through for you at this time. No weapon formed shall ever prosper. Remain grounded in faith. Again, the grounding, and then the trust with the faith here. Next, we have inner wealth. It says material wealth isn't the only kind of wealth. Remember, nothing compares to being rich within. Inner wealth creates outer wealth. Aim to be spiritually rich. As above, so below, as within, so without. So again, changing your perspective on wealth perhaps is going to be helpful to you, because once you get the spiritual wealth, everything else comes with that. Okay. We've got storms. We talked about that you could be in some rough times right now, right? The storms of life are coming at you. It says, when it rains, it pours, but never forget joy will come in the morning. The temporary storms will subside and the sun will shine again. Hang in there. Let this storm pass. So it is going to pass. It's trying to pass right now. But again, you've got to, rise above it as part of your steps to take is to try to stay in the flow and rise above the storm. Stay in your peace, stay in your nurturing, stay in your self-love at this time. It says beyond this realm. Your ancestors need you to understand that love is infinite and knows no bounds. It expands beyond this realm across the dimensions. So does energy. Though it may, though you, though, wait a minute, though they may feel far, they are closer than you think. Even your existence is bigger than this realm. So this is about, your ancestors are around you, and you may not know that at this time, but they are. So it's just a word of comfort and knowledge, confirmation even. It says, ask and you shall receive. Be careful what you ask for because it just may arrive. Your manifestations are coming in rapidly. Be intentional and be specific. You will be receiving what you asked for. So again, you want to really, think about really what do you want at this time? Really consider what you consider spiritual wealth, the inner wealth. What is, are you caught up into the ego and wanting the external abundance when actually the spiritual wealth is going to give you the whole keys to the kingdom and not just one. Now let's go ahead and we'll close out your reading with spirit messages, oracle cards, and see what spirit wants to tell you at this time. Okay, Spirit, go ahead and give me some messages for Pisces. Please give me some messages for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know? Thank you. Thank you. What else, please? Okay, what else? Please let the cards fall out completely. Okay. All right, we're doing into flipping this afternoon, so all right, Spirit, whatever you want to do. Thank you. Anything else? Okay, that's it. Okay, no particular order. I'm just going to pick these up and we're going to go through them. Okay, the first one, it is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you. With a little conscious effort on your part, that happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. So again, trust and faith, right? Raising your vibration and trusting and having faith the Spirit's got you. Your ancestors have you. Find ways to fill your cup. Be self-full. That's the self-love, self-nurture, self-care. The cleanup, right? Follow your heart and always trust your intuition. Go deep within. Find your triggers and address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. So this is so that you can show up authentically. You need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past, not other people. Never allow yourself to be taken for granted. It is better to remove yourself from the situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious. You are worthy. Again, boundaries, the self-image, self-esteem, self-worth. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. So your ships are coming in. If you pay close attention, you will notice that the doors once closed are opening up, just in a different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. So again, Spirit's trying to bring in things that they know is for your highest good and not necessarily the way you think it should come in. Let me turn on my fan. It's just like really hot in here because the sun is kicking. Hold on. Okay. So, instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop where you're thinking that you're doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It's not worth it. Balance your time all about it. So again, not driving yourself so hard, but really sort of, relaxing and allowing. Let go of the old and embrace the new. You may find yourself being distracted by the old thoughts and doubt. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned action. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that and rise above it. Don't take conversations of the people who can see you. Don't spend in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge and hold on, and then release them. Use what they taught you as strength. Keep moving forward with release and hold on one second. That might be a little too hot. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to go with it. Let's see. What areas are your life that you are going? Are they causing you upset, worries, destructive? If so, these are the areas that you need to focus on. Just if you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to lead you for a second longer. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are found coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and get exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you, hang in there, it's not much longer. And you've had a heart that told you that you're in the right place. If you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside forces will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome. We have your best interest at heart. We love you. It is time for you to reset that and clear out the old so that when it's available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is the rebirth. Welcome this beautiful brand new energy to chapter. Your life is about to start moving quickly in different areas. Events that things have been on hold suddenly step forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally, not judgmentally. Be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcome. You have everything within to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for one. This is your time. You've got to. And the last one, if you are noticing changes within yourself, it's because you are losing the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and setting unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. And I do hope that this helps you guys to further life.